Begin with, we have this concept of the people from other planets as little green men. Are they green from what you know? Are they all the same?
Unfortunately, they're not so benevolent.
A fucking alien.
What's good? Welcome here, 51 here with your host Jimmy. Another day in the universe. Give us a like, subscribe, and also become part of our community here in goldenrotboxing.com for more news and stories. So I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to play the video and then I'm going to just give my comment. But this is very exciting news for boxing. We really need this.
Why they don't make Canelo fight undisputed? Tag Eddie Hearn. Undisputed versus undisputed. I'm 150. I gained a little weight. Canelo.
Yeah, Canelo.
Not Eli and Kobe. Canelo. Let me show y'all what it is. Why y'all don't make Canelo versus Charlo? Somebody put that together. Little Charlo will fight anybody. Nigga, I ain't never done no smoke. Undisputed versus undisputed. That could be a big thing in boxing. Can't beat me with that last performance and beat me. Mother, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Eddie Hearn, go put that Charlo together.
Wow. So you heard it from Jermell Charlo. He wants to make that fight with Canelo Alvarez. I think this is a great opportunity for Canelo Alvarez to make history, because Jermell Charlo is actually one of the best boxers right now in the sport. Right now, I rank him number 2 as undisputed champion in 154. Was a very tough division. And I think that this is a great opportunity for Canelo to actually help his legacy, because we know that he ducks black fighters. That's just something that he does, especially the undefeated ones. Well, this guy is not undefeated, so why not fight him? And he also has an undisputed championship, which in a division that's very tough. And he's willing to actually go and make history and fight Canelo Alvarez. Right now, Charlo is fighting Tim Tszyu. We know that's going to be a difficult fight, but right after that fight, Charlo is saying, just go. Let's just make it happen. Let's just fight against Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo Alvarez, he's an undisputed championship, but not really to me, because he was granted the WBC belt. He requested the fight for Aldi Gildrim. It wasn't ordered. He asked for that fight because he was supposed. He had the WBC designation for a franchise belt, and that carried into 168, which gave him the opportunity to duck also David Benavidez. But he also got that designation when he was going to be when Jermell Charlo was his mandatory, and he decided to pick the designation from the franchise, that franchise garbage shit. And at the end of the day, like, here's an opportunity to fight Jermell Charlo, who's a proven fighter, and he's actually bigger than Canelo Alvarez as far as stature. He's actually, I think, is probably the same size as his brother, and this will be a great fight. And I think Jermell has seen that his brother Jermell is just not doing too well, and he wants to take the fight. And Jermell is a guy who hasn't ducked anybody. He's fought everybody. He has no fear. And this will be a great fight for Canelo. In fact, I think Canelo should take this fight ASAP. Right after, Canelo cannot fight Berlanga after this garbage. That fight with John Ryder, he cannot fight Edgar Berlanga. He needs to fight a fighter like Jermell Charlo, who's actually more proven, to be honest, in his division and what he's done and his accomplishments than David Benavidez, Dave Moreau Jr., who are Canelo's mandatory. So if he, and also Demetrius Sana, who he's ducked for 2 divisions and an opportunity to become an undisputed championship. He had 9 months to make the fight happen, and then we all know that the IBF ordered Derevchenko to fight Canelo Alvarez. But on those 9 months, Canelo fought Rocky Fielding, and he gave him a rehydration clause. He could have fought easily Demetrius Andre, so he missed up on that opportunity and ducked him as well. He also ducked him for the WBO strap, because he fought, if not mistaken, Liam Smith And when he got that junior belt, he didn't want to fight Andre. He just moved up to the next division. So you got to fight these guys, man. These guys are in your past. If you beat Jermell Charlo, you don't have to fight Jermell. Jermell hasn't done anything, but you got to fight him. If you're not going to fight David Benavidez, if you're not going to fight Dave Morrell Jr., who are your mandatories, if you're not going to take the fight with Dimitri Bivol, who said that he wants to fight you in 168, which is smart from his end, then you got to fight Demetrius Andrade, because he's an old ghost that you got to face, because it was because of him that you never got the middleweight championship. And then and if you can't get that fight, now you have this fight with Jermell Charlo. There's no excuse. You can't fight Edgar Berlanga or any other fighter. That's just outrageous if you do that. I mean, that's just mocking the sport. He needs to fight these guys because he is the best. He need to act like the best. Because to me, he's just commercial garbage. But we'll find, if he fights all these fights, win or lose, you got to give Canelo credit. If he doesn't, then he is the duck and, the poodle that we always thought he was to start with. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Let's see what Canelo and Eddie Hearn's response. This will be a great fight. A real undisputed champion who wants to, make legend. That's Jermell Charlo fighting Canelo Alvarez. If he beats Canelo Alvarez, geez, Jermell Charlo, wow, that would be crazy. So let's see what happens. Peace up, give us a likes up, and also subscribe to Golden Era Boxing.com for more news and stories. To the next one.